It is the High-Tech Texan Show. Michael Garfield, live as we always are, not only here in Southeast Texas, but around the world on iHeartRadio. You make sure you download that app because it don't matter where you are around the world, you can hear this radio program. Privileged to be here for about 12 years. Anything when it comes to technology, I'm your guy who's going to make it simple and explain it to you. So hopefully it's going to not only benefit you, but benefit your business and make your life simpler. That's how technology is supposed to be. Now, you know, for the past several years, social media, it's been all the rage. Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. And by the way, if you're still on MySpace, you could turn off the radio right now because that's old school. But every time you log on to social media, it seems like, Facebook changes something. It seems like you have a number of tabs open. I'm always looking for something new on the cutting edge. We've got a new product that I hear about. It's a new service that is not launched yet, but right here on the High-Tech Texan Show, I'm going to give you a little preview. It's called Cube7. Cube7. And here to talk more about it is my man. His name is Bill McFeet. Bill is with Cube7. How are you today, my friend?
I'm doing wonderful, Michael. Nice to have you on the radio today.
Oh, no, it's great. Listen, you have been working with this Cube7 product, which has been just a huge hit outside of the country. It hasn't launched here in the United States, and we'll tease it. We'll tell you kind of when it's going to be launched. But I'm telling you, my friend, this is getting a ton of buzz a few months before its launch. Help us understand what the heck is this thing called Cube7 as it relates to social media?
Yeah, well, Cube7 is kind of a new concept within the social media scene. It's, it has the same sort of features as any of the others. You can have your chat and photo sharing and share links and such. But with this platform, you're going to be able to do face-to-face chat. They have free video emailing set up, screen sharing. All that stuff is truly unique. I mean, without having to go to some other platform to be able to do all of these other things, you'll be able to do it all within inside of one platform.
And one platform, let me stop right there, Bill. One platform to help people understand. You just need to open that one window. And listen, as we know, Facebook, it started out was, let me post what's going on. But the fact is you can watch videos right now, and you can chat, and you can send email, and that's all within one platform. But still, Facebook isn't the end-all, be-all. And it sounds like Cube7 is trying to be that one-stop shop for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, if I look at my computer, I've got about 12 windows open because I use, I'll be on Skype doing one thing, and I'll be on checking my email here and checking other things. If I'm doing any shopping, looking for I'm a tech guy too, so I'm always buying stuff offline. This platform will have tabs within itself where you can actually do gaming, shopping, download music and apps. They're actually creating their own apps, and they have a host of programmers, over 30 programmers just doing that. The music downloads are going to be something with a very low price point, so it's going to drive a lot of traffic here to do a lot of those downloads. And the communication is what really excites me because I love talking to people face-to-face. And to be able to have that ability all within one platform is just incredible. I've never seen anything like it. When I first saw this come out, I looked at it and thought, wow, this thing is absolutely going to go viral.
Bill McFeet joining me. Bill is with Cube7. It's launched and released in another country or two or three. We'll tell you more about that. It's not in the U.S., but stay tuned right here, High-Tech Texan Show. We're going to tell you exactly when, and I know I'm going to be one of the first folks to sign up here in the country. Bill, we were chatting before, and you kind of compare this platform to, excuse me, Mr. Zuckerberg, but Facebook on steroids. I don't know if that's legal or not. Facebook on steroids. And, why do you find Cube7 so far ahead of all of the other current social media platforms?
Well, the reason for me is pretty simple because it gives all the end users a chance to monetize off of some of the things that they currently do. Basically, when somebody was to join a business or something like that, they've got to buy products and try to sell products and do all this sort of thing. With this platform, if you invite friends onto this platform, say if I invite friends to any other social site, what do they get? They get to hear from me. Mm-hmm. They get to see pictures of my family and whatnot.
And
but
what you had
here,
for lunch too.
Yeah, but here, if they're able to download a song, watch a movie, do some of their shopping or whatnot, and I brought them into this platform, I monetize from that. I make money from every sale that comes from that person, and not only that person, but all of their friends. And then when all of their friends start signing people up to the platform, I'll make money also from all of their friends, and it goes right down the line. I mean, you can see how huge this would be when you've got thousands of users, and the people below me, they all will make money as well. That's the thing, you know, with all of the social media, they make all of the money, and here they're giving us the chance to monetize off of bringing people into this platform, and I just love that concept.
And the key word that I just took away from that is monetize. Now, listen, we all use these social media platforms daily. I have I'm maxed out on my personal Facebook. I have 5,000 friends, and I guess I can imagine if I had 5,000 friends following me and I can monetize that, I wouldn't have to work every day on the radio, Bill.
That's exactly it. I have 3 Facebook accounts, I have 2 Twitter accounts. I mean, I'm a social media butterfly, so I'm all over the place. The thing with this platform is it's unlimited. You could have 50,000 friends on here. It does not matter. So that's, again, it's a place you can go to, not have to open tab after tab after tab, do everything on it, put all of your friends in there, and never be tapped out on how many friends you have. But you have this monetization coming in. You don't even know where it's coming from. So-and-so watched a movie last night. Wham, there's money in here in your back office. You can check in. You know, there's just so many different things that come with this. The shopping alone, they've hooked up with some major brand companies. I don't have a complete list because they're still doing negotiations with them to get percentages off. But what happens when free members join this platform, they're gifted from the company about $100 US to spend on the platform in 10% vouchers. So the company's really enticing people to get on the platform by straight out of the gates giving them $100 to spend on the platform in discount vouchers.
The product's called Cube7, not yet launched in the U.S. It's coming soon. Bill McFeet is joining me here. He is with the company. You talk about monetization right now. It sounds like it's great for consumers. You know, one of the big, I think the largest, frontier is for businesses, small businesses, Bill. How can they continue a presence and gain a foothold in their local communities, maybe even national, but still also monetize? Is Cube7 have any type of business plan where small businesses also but you can monetize and continue their presence out there?
Absolutely. I'm actually glad you asked about that because that's one of the things that I'm really excited about. I owned a small business for over 16 years, and I never really had a way to be in touch with all of my customers. So to give you sort of an analogy, say there's a pizza shop up the road here that I know they put flyers in the paper every week or every 2 weeks, and they'll offer buy one pizza, get one free. And they're hoping to reach out and get new customers, but they can make more money off their existing customers if they build a list of who's already walking through their door. So to monetize more money off of each person that comes through their door, they can hand them a voucher and say, go to this website, sign up, use this voucher code. Next time you come in, pizza's on us, or you get one pizza and get one free. Now, when those people go and they sign up, they also will get this $100 voucher to spend on the platform. And now that pizza company has the people coming back in, say if they're slow on a Wednesday, they can send out, after they build up this list of people, they can send out a video template, either be it a email or a newsletter or something of the nature like you come in on Wednesday, kids eat free, or all drinks are on the house if you buy a pizza, anything they want to do to have the line out the door on a Wednesday when they're normally slow. These people cash in these vouchers. Now they're spending their money online, which they normally do anyway. A lot of people shop online. It's like 38% of people now, expected to grow up to 50% of online shoppers. Everybody shopping online. So it's a really, really big deal here. And downloading movies, music, all that stuff. The pizza guy can actually cash in on these people's, activity online, which is just unheard of. So they're making more money for their current business, and now they can actually monetize from these people's activities on the internet, which that just is amazing in itself. So now they can list build, reach out to those people. If you're a club owner or something and you have this, you can actually geo-target. You can target where you want to send it out to. You can target if you're going to send out a newsletter to just women for ladies' night. I mean, there's all sorts of things. And then what the analytics that this thing comes with will tell you how many people actually open that email, if they watched the entire video, or if they watched half of it, or if they've watched it several times. So they kind of get an idea of how many people are paying attention in case they need to change something up or whatnot. It's a dream for a small business, in my opinion.
It sounds like it. Bill McFeet joining us over here. Got another minute or so. He's with a company called Cube7. Bill, here it is. I'm going to put you on the spot. Here is the $1 million question. Everybody's licking their chops. Cube7, When is it going to launch in the United States? Hurry, tell us.
Okay, well, for the free version of Cube7, it will be on October 16th, and that will be for anybody to come in for free. There are partners like myself that are starting to bring people in already, because as a partner, you can start bringing people in early so they can kind of get familiar with the platform. You know, again, the company wants to bring in as many people as they possibly can to this platform to make it big. I have to tell you that, you know, the reason they're able to pay these amazing commissions and all of this is because the company's looking at an IPO, going public in 2017. So the best way to get the best dollar for their IPO would be to have a bigger platform, the amount of time spent on it, and what have you. So the way they'll drive tons of people here is to give all this free stuff away, these discount vouchers, the very cheap price points on music downloads and movies and all that, and you have it all in one spot. You don't have to go here, there, or everywhere else to get all of these things. It's all going to be in one neat little platform, and it's very, very exciting.
It sounds like it. And last, I promise this is the last question. If people want more information, is there a website? Where can they go find out more?
Yes, I would actually tell people to go to www.bonafa, which is BONOFA.US, standing for the United States. So that's www.bonafa.us, and they can enter their details and get more information. I think there's a little video up there that kind of talks about the company. Bonafa, just for most people's edification, is a parent company that owns Cube7, and they are the ones that are going to take Cube7 live in 2017 on IPO. But this is one of their major creations here, and you know, I've known about this for many months, and it's really, really exciting to have all of these things in one spot, and I'm really happy that you took the time to interview me today on the radio. This is something I think will become a household name in the very, very near future.
No, it certainly sounds like it, at least with the pre-buzz and your enthusiasm, Bill. I thought I had the most enthusiasm on the floor for technology. You're right up there, my friend. His name is Bill McFeet. The company is Cube7. I will put the link on my website, hightech.texan.com, but it's Bonafa, BONOFA.US. Bill, congratulations. There's a number of months before you launch. Good luck, and I'm going to be one of the first ones that signs up, my friend.
Great. I'll be looking for you, Michael. Thank you very much.
You got it.